So this is my attempt on trying to explain chapter 2.6, which is force and physics. So generally a force is a push or pull on an object as a result of interaction with other objects. Okay, so when two objects interact, a force will act on each other. So actually Newton's second law of motion is related to this, because Newton's second law of motion states that the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the force and acts on the direction of the applied force from relationship. From relationship this. Okay, and actually there's a constant at the depan, which is k, and k is a constant here, and k actually equals to 1, and it is proven here. Too lazy to read it out, so yeah, that's that. K equals to 1, and because k equals to 1, we don't really write it down. Okay, so like what Newton's second law of motion states, this is the formula to find force. Okay, and when you make acceleration the subject, you'll get F over m equals to a. That means force over mass equals to a. So now at this point, acceleration is directly proportional to 1 over m, and that also means the bigger m becomes, okay, let's say m is 5, okay, so 1 over 5, no, sorry, scratch that. The bigger m becomes, the bigger m becomes, you can check up like 1 over 2, okay, m is 2, and 1 over 5. See, m is bigger than 1 over 5, but it is technically smaller in a fraction. You know what I mean? So that's why it's directly proportional. So that means, like, the smaller this is, like the bigger this gets, the bigger the value of m gets, the smaller a would become, which also means that a is directly proportional to 1 over m. Does that make sense? Whatever. So acceleration is also directly proportional to force. Ya, sebab it's F over ma. So kalau force besar, m constant, a akan jadi besar, because less man more share. Yeah. So yeah, that, and also F over ma. Actually kalau nak masa exam tu, you kena tulis like actually is F net. F net is basically like the actual force that is applied, that is actually acting on an object. So let's take this for an example. Let's say this object, which is 3 kg, okay, is being pulled by me using 100 Newton. Okay, I'm pulling it this way, so this will be the motive force. But the thing is, my sister is also pulling on this side with 50 Newton, with a force of 50 Newton. Okay, and at the same time, because it's on the floor, there's frictional force that's acting on it. So the frictional force is 3 newtons. So the actual force that actually is causing this object to move is F net. So F net is also, force is also used to overcome these type of forces. Okay, I forgot, I think resultant force, yeah, this is called resultant force, and this is called frictional force. So some of this force that I'm exerting on this object is being used to overcome these forces. So kena tolak yang tu. Okay, so F net equals to ma. F minus Fr minus frictional force is 100 minus 50 minus 3, and m is mass of the object in kg, so 3 kg times a. We don't know what's a, we want to find a. So lepas buat linear, 47 over 3 m is negative 2. Yeah.